guys, I am back again. So right now I am 6 going on 7 weeks post-op. I had my 6-week post-op appointment, so I'll definitely be going over that with you ladies and gentlemen, if there's any out there. It's kind of been a while, huh? It's been a few weeks, but I figured to kind of space out these videos because just so you guys could like see the changes, so we could see the changes together. So I did go on like a little weekend birthday trip, and I did fly. I was kind of nervous about that because I've heard things about like blood clots and after surgery and how like, you know, you should be careful, this, that, and the third. So I was fine. She said as long as I didn't have my dreams, then I was free to go. So I went on that flight, I want to say 4 weeks out, maybe. No, I'm lying. It was 5 weeks. I went on that trip 5 weeks out, 5 weeks post-op, and that was fine. It was fine. The only thing that I had to deal with was swelling, but you're gonna have to deal with that regardless. So my advice is just be careful when you drink, because you're gonna swell hell will come with the drinks. Swell hell will definitely come with the drinks, and you just kind of want to be mindful of that. You don't want to overdo it. What else? But other than that, I was fine. I was A-okay. When I got back, I had my 6-week post-op appointment. And I had a bunch of questions for her, but as soon as I get there, obviously I forgot about all of them. One of my main questions was, though, if I could get a wax. It was time to get a Brazilian wax. So I was like, let me make sure I ask before I set this appointment. So I set the appointment, everything was fine. Well, she told me I was okay to do it. I set the appointment, everything was fine. I went and got my wax. I was nervous because of that scar. I was just like, please, like, just be careful, because you can only imagine, like, how you think it's gonna feel. But honestly, it didn't hurt no more or no less. Like, it was just a regular Brazilian. Now, she didn't wax on the scar. She waxed, like, right, like, below it, but it still looked good, so it was fine. And then I did ask her about, I did ask my doctor about working out, when I would be able to work out. So she told me I was fine to work out. She said I was pretty much cleared to do whatever I wanted to do. I had no restrictions. I didn't have to wear my faja. And she also told me that, because I was asking her about, like, if I have any, like, weight restrictions. Like, if there's a certain, like, I guess weight that I shouldn't go over or whatever the case is. She's like, you're fine to do whatever you want to do. She's like, now if you might feel funny. Like, you won't feel the same afterwards, but, you know, you'll be fine. Like, obviously, don't try to, like, lift something crazy. Well, that's just my personal opinion, but I'm not going to be lifting anything crazy anyway. So I'm going to start working out. I haven't started yet, but I'm going to, because summer is around the corner. So it's time to, like, push this body to the max and get, like, summertime fine for real. What else? I had to write some of this stuff down because I didn't want to leave anything out, and I feel like I always do. So one thing I also want to point out to you guys, there's this Facebook group. It might be called Tuck You, Tummy Tuck You, or something like that. I'm going to put in the details when I upload this video, because that Facebook group that Facebook group actually played like a major role in my surgery, in like almost like in every aspect. Like, before I got this procedure done, I would just ask like people. I would like put down a status in that group, like, oh, I would like put down like my stats, and like I'd be like, hey, drop a pic, let me see like what, like, you know, it looks like, or what does your tummy tuck look like, or whatever. And, you know, these people, they'll drop down pictures, and you could ask them like, oh, who was your doctor? You could ask them pretty much any question that you want to ask them. It's kind of like Real Self. I don't know if you ladies heard of Real Self, but it's kind of like Real Self, but a little bit more personal, because you're speaking to these girls like directly. There's some men in there as well that, you know, has gotten some procedures done, and, you know, they're also looking for support. So like, it's just a good group to join, because 1, you get the support. 2, if you have any last minute questions, obviously you should always ask your doctor. But like, for example, I asked them, like, when can you have sex? I was just curious. So I just wanted to know. So I asked them, when did you girls have sex? Well, when did you ladies have sex or whatever after your procedure? And I had so many different answers. And it was kind of funny. Like, some people were like, oh, 2 days after, drains and all. I'm like, oh, you guys are bold. And like, some people waited like 6 weeks, 8 weeks, 10 weeks, 4 weeks, 1 week. Like, but with that being said, I'm just saying it's a good group to join. I'm gonna add that to the details. So if any of you guys want to check that out, I recommend it. I think it's a great group. So shout outs to them. What else? And one thing I also did was I got back on birth control recently, because I stopped taking it like 2 months before to like reduce the chances of blood clots as well. Because, you know, when you're on birth control, you already, your chances are already kind of like heightened for blood clots or whatever. Like, it's a risk. And then obviously, you know, when you have surgery, it's also a risk as well. So I remember talking to my doctor, and she was just like, I asked her, I'm like, do you think it's a good idea if I, you know, get off of it before my surgery? And she's like, you know, it could help, perhaps. Like, it could be, you know, beneficial. So I was like, you know, I'm not even doing anything. I might as well get off this damn thing. So I got off of it. But I was like, you know, let me just get back on it. So I got back on it recently. So far, so good. I'm not dealing with any type of complications. My body is the same. It's working the same, moving the same. So that's one thing I did want to, you know, let you guys know, just in case if anyone had any questions about that, or even if it wasn't necessarily a thought that, you know, you might want to explore. I don't think it's necessarily a big deal, but I feel like, I don't know, if it's a precaution out there that I could take, then I'm going to take it. So, but back on it, everything's fine. What was I gonna say? Let me see. Oh, my scarring. So I'm gonna show you guys what I use for the scar now. I'm gonna get some bio oil, because I think bio oil is like just super, super helpful. But as of right now, I've just been using the Mederma, and I got this from Walmart, and it was like, I know for sure it was no more than $15, and that's with tax. Just to let y'all know. Looks like this. So usually I'll get out the shower before, look at me, sorry y'all, before I go to bed, I get out the shower and I'll rub it on, like I'll, you know, massage my stomach, and then I'll rub this on the scar, and I'll just kind of roll it in there. And so far so good. I mean, my scar's healing fine. It's looking better. Before, it was definitely like, how do I say this? I don't want to say more out there, but it was like, I guess kind of bulgy. And when I went in for my appointment, she was showing me how to kind of like massage the scar so it could smoothen out. So that's also important. So just in case if no one told you guys out there, or, you know, just to get ready, you kind of want to massage your scar, your tummy tuck scar, just so it could have like that nice smooth look. So on mine right now, it's starting to smooth out more on like the left side, and I'm going to show you guys in a second how that's looking, and just how like my stomach's looking overall. As far as how I feel fine. I'm pretty much back to all my normal activities. I'm walking straight up, picking stuff up. I live on like the 3rd floor, so I'm carrying all my groceries up without a problem. The only thing I haven't done yet is take a bath, but I'm pretty sure I can take a bath. I've taken a shower now. I just haven't taken like a full bath. So I'm gonna see if I could. I'm missing some bubble baths, so I'm gonna see if I can get a bubble bath. But I'm definitely gonna double check, because I'm that type. Like, if I don't know for sure, I know like she cleared me for everything, but I just sometimes have to like make sure for sure, you know. But I'm pretty sure that's fine. But other than that, I've been super, like, 6 weeks. You're gonna feel swollen still. I'm swollen right now. I can feel it all right here. But like she said, that's something I'm probably gonna have to deal with for the next 3 months, and probably a little bit after that. And yeah, so I guess I will show you guys. I'll show you guys what I'm working with as of right now. I gotta be mindful, because I don't want YouTube to try to ban me for showing my goodies. So I'm gonna show you guys my scar. Be careful there. So right here, let me see. You can't really, well, it's starting to flatten out right here. So what I'll do is when she had told me to massage it, you kind of want to massage it like that. I'll do like that. Just kind of try to flatten it out, and then I'll roll it like this all throughout, like just like that. This is this side. I'm gonna see if I have any like pictures beforehand so I could show you you know, how it's been progressing. This is like a side profile. It's the front. I'm swollen right here. It's a little sore right here still. See that scar. See, try to show y'all without showing y'all too much, you know. So, and you know, just be mindful, like depending on wherever you are, especially if you're like in the beginning of, you know, your recovery. Like it's still early. Like right now I'm only 6.5, 7 weeks post-op. I always say postpartum. And then I always have to delete the whole video and redo it all over again. But right now I'm 6, almost 7 weeks post-op. So that's still early. So it's just going to get better with time. You definitely have to trust the process. And, you know, just be mindful. Take care of your body. You know, do the right things. And, you know, don't be too hard on yourself. I still wear my faja here and there. And I'm able to fit in that black faja now. I know I was complaining about it before, but guess what? I could fit in that black faja now. I'll wear it like maybe for 5 hours. Right now I don't have anything on because, you know, I'm trying to show you guys. I had to make this video. But, yeah. If you have any questions, you know, put it down in the comments. You could email me too. I'm going to put my email in the details as well, along with that Tummy Tuck group on Facebook. If you're on Facebook, definitely join that group. It's so helpful. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll upload another video soon in regards of this journey. Thank you guys for sticking with me, and you know, if you guys have any questions, concerns, let me know. I'm here. I'm always by my phone. So yeah, thank you guys.